Yo, what's good? This your boy Yogi 2 times.
It's your boy X, man.
Yeah, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to Tyler Perry. He's giving some, some advice to the ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? You heard about it?
You told me a little bit about it.
But this been going real viral for today. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta share our video too, so we can go a little viral too. You know what I'm saying?
Viral.
Got a baby to feed, yeah. I got a family with needs.
Oh, my son needs some diapers, man.
Alright, before we
my
get
son, bro.
we good, so make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it.
But I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job, and is a good man, and is good to you, and honors the house, and honors his wife, and does what he can, because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your work, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you can have the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then.
Man, did you hear what he just said?
I heard what he said.
You know what's crazy? What he said, right? If you was talking about a woman, right? Most people wouldn't really mind that. Most people wouldn't really have no argument with that, right? But since he's talking about, woman paying the bird, because remember, like how I told you on the cruise, girl was like, why do men get intimidated by women that make more money than them? Men are not intimidated by a woman who make more money than them. Men sometimes don't want to date a woman who makes more money than them because they know what comes with it. You know what I'm saying?
The attitude, the entitlement, the disrespect, it's just the whole tone.
The belittling.
Yeah, the whole tone of the relationship is going to be different not because of the man, because of the woman too. You can't talk to me like that, little boy. With your little money that you bring in. Or
you could run into the situation where niggas be like, yo, you don't make no decisions in here, or whatever, or just try to be mad, like, cause peep this comment right here. It said, Ayana was telling y'all to date the bus driver. Tiffany Haddish was allegedly coming out with a show about successful women who date homeless men. And Tyler Perry is telling y'all to date a man even if he can only pay a light bill. The devil is busy. Good luck to y'all.
Jesus.
Why is the devil busy? But it's like, y'all say why is a nigga intimidated? It's because y'all want to date a man that may make less than you, but he got to contribute equally, right? Or more, right?
Which is crazy.
And if that's not what you're getting, you're like, I'm not feeling it. So it's like, bro, y'all gotta pick a side. You know what I'm saying? Pick a chip. You know what I'm saying?
I think the thing about it though, like, I guess if black women are making more than black men right now, then that's already an imbalance, because what other race of woman makes more than a man?
Yeah, because
that's already kind of like a thing now, because again, so then it's like, okay, because one sense people are going to be like, oh, you're misogynistic if you think that that's not okay. But it's like, if all other races don't have that specific thing, that's an outlier that may have to be reviewed, may have to be talked about, may have to be discussed more.
Yeah. And it's kind of crazy because I don't really believe that to be true, right?
I don't know. I don't know what these numbers look like.
I think what niggas be confusing shit with is that I don't think black women are making more money than men. Black men.
I think they're in college more than men, probably.
I don't think they're making more money than men, or more money than like black men or whatever.
Yeah.
But I would say, I think black women probably who go to college probably graduate and probably make more money than the men. Because what I've seen like a lot of black women do is that black women like to job hop. So like they'll job hop until they get the best job. And I was telling my,
kind of do that too.
And I was telling my shorty this. It's like, okay, that makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. That makes sense. You make job hop till you figure out the best solution for yourself, right? Mm-hmm. But most people, but as a man, right? Mm-hmm. Most men want to have something secure because most women like a man with security, right? Yeah. You're not gonna be, a woman is not gonna date you if you have a new job every year. You just sound too unstable. You know what I'm saying? Like you're always trying to make a move to you're always trying to find the next best thing. Mm-hmm. But I feel like with black women, it works kinda because they're not really, unless you take care of yourself, you're not really expected to take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that makes sense. But I read this comment back to what you were saying about the equality and shit, and about like with the other races and stuff like that. There's like, this girl says, how come people don't tell white women, Asian women, and Latino women this? I would agree with what he had said to say if he didn't single out one particular group of women. But the way he specifically singles out a historically oppressed is just sigh, right? Mm-hmm. But nobody has a conversation. No, there's no statistics saying that, oh, okay, white women are making more than white men. Mm-hmm. Because that just doesn't even sound true or believable. Mm-hmm. Now, you could probably make an argument that maybe Spanish women get paid more than Spanish men, right? But nobody's talking about that. And that's not a statistic that nobody's highlighting. Mm-hmm. So, to me, okay, she's arguing like, yo, you shouldn't pay the light. I have a problem with this because she's singling out black men, right? Mm-hmm. But also saying that black women make way more than black men. So obviously this is something that matters because it's a statistic that to you makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. If you say, yo, most black dudes is going to go to jail because of some type of injustice, right? And that's actually true. And you're like, yo, why not get with a woman who can help them stay out of jail? And I say, yo, that only applies. Why I would like it if you wasn't singling out black men. If it's something that's related, it's like, how can we help? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, how can we now level this playing field or help the situation where it could be more level? Mm-hmm. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all be like, okay, black men don't make much money, but maybe that's just not the black men I want. I want the black men that's at the top of the totem pole. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just weird.
I don't know, man.
Other girl comment because
some stats is just
like stats.
There's a reason why things happen the way they happen. So it's like, I think personally, it's like some of these things happen because shit, the white man really. Yeah,
I mean, if you really think about it, but it's like
oppression, all that type of stuff, like.
But as a woman to be like, yo, I don't like what he's saying, although it's true, and although he's rich, because I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like some girl said, honestly, I feel like rich niggas should mind their business. Tyler Perry is a billionaire. Hypothetically speaking, on black women relationships, when black women are facing a pay gap due to inequalities while having the highest labor force participation, we're tired.
That is a crock of shit right there.
Like, okay, rich niggas should mind their business. You want a rich nigga.
No, I'm talking about the aspect of the pay gap thing.
No, I'm saying, you want a rich nigga, right? Mm-hmm. But a rich nigga's telling you, like, this is unrealistic. There's certain people.
A rich nigga spoke.
Yeah.
And said his opinion.
Yeah. Because I'm one of those people that believe anybody could do the same thing as me. Mm-hmm. But there's some people that are realistic and be like, well, maybe not.
I actually disagree with you on that.
What?
Because I think, and I'm only saying this because I just think they're just people out there, bro. They really can't see past certain things, and they'll always be in this cycle of a certain thing for them.
What you mean?
Like they'll always be where they at.
Nah, I'm saying I understand that fact, right?
You can say that they're capable, but because of maybe their experiences or what they've been through in life, they'll forever be in the box.
Yeah, but I'm saying as me, I don't think there's anything that's crazy about me where the next person can't do it, right? But you got to factor in some niggas is lazy, some niggas is blah, 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 right? I don't think that, right? But there's a bunch of people, and I feel like those people are more so on the narcissistic side. They'll be like, yeah, you know what? Just because I do it don't mean everybody could do it. Mm-hmm. I like to believe I could do it. Everybody could do it because, you know what I'm saying? I think, you know, but he's kind of being realistic. Like, yo, not everybody's going to be a billionaire. Not everybody can run a successful thing. Yeah. And you got to work with people. And it's kind of like, they're hearing it from somebody where it makes sense for them to hear it from, but they're just not receptive to it. Mm-hmm. Because it just doesn't sound like something he would say. It's kind of like that guy.
Because he don't opinion about shit.
Huh?
He don't really opinion about shit like that. Like, he just kind of just make his movies and stay in the cut.
So that would make sense for you to even take his opinion more.
Yeah.
Because he don't opinionate himself about something. Like, you remember when that black dude was like, yo, the old black dude, I ain't never make my wife pay a bill. I ain't never had her pick up a bill, right?
Old dude, yeah.
Everybody agree with him. Mm-hmm. A woman that's mama never ever got taken care of a day in their life, always had to struggle. It was like, that's a real man right there, right? But it's like, bro, he's saying something that's actually factual, saying, yo, sometimes a guy can't afford to pay the whole rent. Yeah. He can't, you know what I'm saying? Now, would I advise you to date a guy who makes way less than you? No, because I know as a woman, you're going to not like that after a while.
You're always going to be bothered.
I've never met, unless y'all both kind of rich to the point that money don't matter to you, mm-hmm. you're going to feel some type of way about him not making some money at some point. Like, unless you, like you know how, like, niggas be like, and the girls do it too, which is girlies do it all the time. When it comes to, like, A$AP Rocky and, like, Rihanna, they be like, what? Why she want him? He's some
hater shit, yeah.
Like, he's broke. He's not even a billionaire. I would have just stayed with my because she used to date the billionaire nigga before.
Side note. It's crazy when people online call people broke. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, you have 5 roommates. Mm-hmm. And you calling A$AP Rocky broke.
Nah, boy, yeah. That's definitely,
I'm just saying.
It's definitely crazy.
That's crazy.
But what I'm saying is, like, bro, if y'all could do everything y'all want to do with no limitations, if a nigga make $1 million and you make $5 million a year, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? Mm. Unless y'all just spend too crazy, then there's going to be some type of dynamic. But it's like, bro, these girls be like, yo, I make $200,000, so my man got to make at least $200,000. Bro, at $200,000, you could virtually afford to live everywhere comfortably, mm-hmm. and pay your bills comfortably. Why do you need somebody else that makes $200,000?
Because they don't want to pay it themselves.
Exactly. But imagine not wanting to pay a bill. Like, imagine a nigga, right? We would get villainized for this.
Very, very adamant about this, right?
You would get villainized for this, right?
Yeah.
I make $200,000. My shorty make, like, say she makes $100,000. Mm-hmm. I don't want to date my shorty because although I can well enough pay the rent by myself, pay the car note by myself, I feel like she should be contributing. Just because, although me paying rent probably takes up 10% of my income, mm-hmm. I just feel like she should be paying some.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy.
But okay. So if you making a certain amount of money, right? Or, because to me there's 2 things, right? If you don't make no money, but like I said earlier, but you're trying to accomplish your dreams, I can live with that for a while. But if you're just sitting around the house and I'm just paying every single bill, no matter how much money I make, I'm gonna have a problem with that because I'm just gonna feel like I'm just enabling a fucking adult, bro. Like, I'm just letting you do whatever the hell you want to do.
Word. Like, do I really?
Like, you're basically just waiting for me to come home so I can smash you, and maybe I'm hoping you probably make some food for me. Word. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Like,
some dick for a burger.
You will. But what's it called? I feel like Tyler Perry. I think sometimes, like, and I think this might be a situation where this might be happening. I think sometimes women take stuff too literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, he said you pay the rent and then he can pay a light bill. Yeah. Light bill's a little extreme. Like, I feel like as a man, you should probably want to pay more than just a light bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might want to pay the light bill. You might want to pay the car note. She paying the rent. He just speaking.
Yeah, like he just kind of just using it as an example.
Yeah, he just using it as an example. But to a woman, that's like extreme. Yeah. She like, the rent's like $3,000. The light bill only like $150 max. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But, I mean.
Let's see what they talking about.
Can't help everybody.
That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means, no, I need somebody to, who is, they need to make 5 times more, and I got to have, well, don't keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you, hope it happens. Don't keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make. Mm-hmm. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing.
That's what he think when you see him, nigga. In person. I gotta pay another rent bill. Oh my God, broke ass motherfucker.
But I do think there's a certain level of success that if you probably reach, that the money's not really that much of an issue. Like, say, like Oprah and how she date the dude Stedman or whatever.
They're not married, by the way. They've been together for 20 years.
For specific reasons.
I wonder why.
Yeah, you know why. But it's like, bro, they're happy. I'm pretty sure she's not complaining about him paying no bills because she just has too much money. You know what I'm saying?
Billion.
And he has his own money too. But I feel like
she wouldn't date him if he didn't have his own money.
I feel like
that's the funny thing.
Yeah, I mean that's the funny thing. But I mean, you got to give her credit for even well, I mean, I don't know if she had that much option. But what's it called? I feel like at a certain point, you gotta just like be comfortable with what y'all comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't just be over here like, yo, this is not gonna work for me because of this. Because niggas always gonna have issues. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all dependent. It's all dependent on the relationship and what everybody's okay with. Mm. Because if you lying about what you're okay with and what you're not okay with, it's only gonna come back in the end. Because then if you telling somebody, I'm okay with you only paying that, I'm only okay with you paying that, and then we get 3 months on the line and the whole time you wasn't okay with it,
yeah,
it goes a problem.
Somebody else commented and said, Tyler Perry, here's an idea. Why don't you donate to these men so they can gain the tools to contribute to more than just paying a light bill instead of them telling us to settle?
Donate to these men, that's crazy. But anything else you got for the peoples?
Shit, let me read some more. I hope no one is listening to Tyler Perry's advice telling black women to accept a good man even if all he can pay is light bill is crazy as fuck. I think point blank period, you just gotta do what works for your relationship. And if certain things don't work for the relationship, that's not a relationship you need to be in.
Let us know in the comments what y'all think, man.
Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We out there.